everybody, it's Matt here from Ok Aussie. Welcome back to the channel and happy Vlogmas, and let's get ready for an apartment tour. Let's see what we've been able to do with our apartment. Wow. First of all, entering into our hallway, we have actually got a storage space right next to our front door. Sorry, what?
Welcome to my crib!
Cribs!
I've always wanted to say that.
Home edition. We'll get back to her in a moment. So, we have obviously a roof on the front door. We have a station. We have a storage area with everything that we're storing and hanging. We have our special customized gemstone hooks back up in place with our pull bag ready to go at all times. Another new roof that Dyan's picked up only just recently. Her first hallway bed of decorations is set up. Now, in the layout of this is a 2-bedroom apartment. This is our second room. You can see the tunnel going into Willow's other cat tower. But we've got in here the art studio. So the art studio is set up for both Dyan and myself with all of her resin, bead making and jewellery making, and acrylic flow painting artwork. I have my miniature model station that I get to do my modelling over in this area here. Book collection, her table for doing all her work at, one of her collectible areas, and more of her art storage space. And then when I do watercolours, acrylics, oils, other sort of painting and artwork on charcoal or chalks, we've got that here. We have got a second bathroom with a very large shower area and nice little space over here. Coming around into the laundry space, we have a combo washer dryer, storage above our laundry sink. Then you can see into our lounge room area, dining and kitchen space. We have lovely views outside of our windows. You might recognise some of Dyan's artwork, her resin geode, for example, from the previous place. Her normal design flares have certainly come to the forefront as she has redesigned this apartment. We have beautiful views looking out to the east for the hills of Perth, not exactly mountains. We have a office table area set aside. Budgerigars, the three of them, Jazzy, Duchess and Belle, they're enjoying their views, just looking out over there to the Perth Zoo, so they get to meet all the animals locally. We have our lounge area set up, I know girls, with the TV and Xbox. We've got our gemstone collection down here. My guitar, which I'm trying to get back into. Of course, where would we be without Woody and Jess from Toy Story in the tree in our green foliage? We have our RoboVac, the credenza area, set up lovely with the decorations. Now, Dyan's gone through a lot of her decorations and reapplied, reset them, had to get rid of a few. Probably hasn't a good excuse to get more, knowing her.
It's good to get rid of lots.
It's always good to get rid of lots, and there's always more things on the to-do list, as we obviously know. The kitchen table, we've got it in fully extended mode because we've got room to be able to do that. This place has actually got a lot more significant room. So, what have you got?
I just wanted to say, one of my new ones. Jelly
Oh,
beans.
yes. We went to Dusk. Have a sniff.
Sniff.
Oh, yum. Who doesn't love a good jelly bean? I'll show you more in her room in a moment. Now, we've actually got so much more space, but even when we step outside, now it's going to be a little bit windy today. It's a beautiful 35 degrees here in Perth, Western Australia. We're located just away from Perth City, so you actually see just over here, Perth City, small river, Kings Park area, Netherlands, South Perth area, all over that location. We've got a pool just down there, where we also have a gym, a community lounge room. We've got a business area for office and meeting rooms. Very nice facilities. We've got up the back in our own backyard a few things. I'll just take a step back so you can see. My bike is parked up the top here. We have Dyan's sensory swing, which I've been able to fix and make it so that it doesn't squeak, and that works really well. Her table space area. Then we've got our little sitting area. So we've got a few of our artificial plants. The only one real plant is the aloe vera. And we get to have our nice little sit out here so that we can watch the fireworks. And we actually get from these views, beautiful looks at fireworks that come from over that area, racecourse, over that way in Burswood, that way with Perth City, and then that way around there with Fremantle. So we get about 4 different locations for fireworks, which is really nice. Now Dyan can also watch the aeroplanes as they come across into Perth Airport, so she gets to have a look at that layout. So it's a nice little space outside, coming back in, and so you can see it's a large space. All of this is so much larger than where we were just at. All of the window blinds are automated, so they can be controlled by Dyan. And this is disability living. Everything's been customised to actually suit that with SDA, Specialist Disability Accommodation. So as such, things like the washer dryer has been raised up, so it's easy access from being able to get into from a wheelchair to get into that. Things like the oven space over here is at a mid-height, which is again easy to access, and even with a table that pulls out so you can put hot things on there before going into the oven. We've got a table space that's actually adjustable in height, so you can actually up, lower and raise that as may need be. Convection oven, hot top, range hood still facility. All of the power points throughout the house are the larger control switches, and they're also at a mid-height, just like these light switches over here are at a mid-height, so it's again easy to access for a person with disabilities in a wheelchair with high functional needs and fully accessibility. We have an intercom system in our hallway so that we can access the downstairs concierge to the front foyer, to intercom system to let people into a very secure building complex. Now let's take a look inside Dyan's beautiful room that she's put together.
Wow.
It is actually quite stunning. What do you reckon, miss?
Well, I love being back home.
Yeah.
But also, I have a concierge.
You do?
Well, what it really means is I have 24-hour clock, round-the-clock support.
24 hours a
For
day
us.
support for
So
both
it
of
takes
us.
the pressure off him.
100%.
And it helps me. And they call it, though, it's lovely, isn't it? Like, it is, guys, ableism is not acceptable in this house. We call it concierge.
Concierge service. Indeed. So let's have a look at some of the features in here. We've got obviously Dyan's companion disability beach with the highlight.
So see the view.
No, it's okay. I've shown them the view from the other way. So I have actually put curtains, a thin sun filtering curtain
so
on
I can
here.
see on certain days.
Absolutely.
Especially in winter.
We've obviously got Willow's cat tower back over on
his
this
bed.
side next to me. The
And his toy box.
Disney soft cuddlies are there, and he's got a toy box over
box.
here. We have all the same things that we had previously set up.
That's my space scene. It's got like the not the crystal. It's got the mystic ball. It's got the glitter ball. It's got the fiber optics and the lava lamp, and also the 2 nebulas that I made.
Nebulas, absolutely. Your bedside space and area.
Yes,
You've
it's
got a
little
new
different.
cabinet from IKEA
Because
for clothes.
Too many clothes.
Because she does actually have too many clothes.
Too many
We do
clothes
know
and
this.
shoes.
Now, the problem with this, and this is the funny thing about disability living, is this is the amount of space that Dyan gets. Hold on, I'll show them that. You weren't watching. Yeah. That's the only amount of space that Dyan gets for hanging clothes up. All her shoes are stored as before in her specialised shoe boxes with pictures so that we can actually find them. So we've had to take some of the clothes into the drawer area here, and she's got another drawer area over here. Correct. And all of this, of course, is our previous medical. We've got our emergency caddy up there. And from a decorative perspective, Diane's got a bookshelf in this area here. Hello Kitty up above. Yeah.
I think I did that
I think you did very well.
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
I like it a lot.
You do like it a lot.
And then
it's
my
definitely very
bathroom,
you. Well, let's go through.
It's not complete fully without the bath, but it pretty much is complete.
So, as you know, or if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We've been through a 2.5-year saga to get a disability bath for Diane. We only just got it in the previous place.
Process, and now the moving.
Now,
that's way back.
And we only had it for about a week and a half before we had to move. That bath is coming with us, and that's going to go in here. So we'll actually step out of this environment into respite accommodations to keep Diane safe during that particular installation from the noise, the dust, and the waterproofing toxic fumes. But that's where that's going. Now, of course, she's still got all her headbands as she's always had before. We've got over here little cupboard space.
And my nice fluffy rug to sit on.
Yes, you have a fluffy rug. Now, of course, you've still got your chandeliers. You wouldn't be complete without a chandeliers. Fluffy rug at the bottom. You have, again, your little corner space over here. And, again, a bit of a makeup and hair sort of area and space that's coming through here. We've got, obviously, disability features. So we have pull-down bars. We have a sensory, no-touch toilet system. So that makes things very easy in that regards. We've got a specialised pull-out little cabinet for when Diane's got the bath operational. So it's a really nice, comfortable space that's very functional.
It took us a whole 7 days to set it up.
7 days to actually move in, set up, and get everything organised. We had
5 of us.
people involved
I
progressively.
wasn't much participation because I'm the disabled.
Funny about that one.
But 4 people. 4 people working their butts off, guys.
Yeah,
this
busy
was
time.
not easy. Okay.
Yep.
And
everything.
However, when I say
everything
that,
has had to be set up.
when I was healthier, we used to do it very quickly.
Medical cabinet, for example, everything's got to have a place. Everything's got to be able to be found.
Yeah.
And even today, I've just finished doing all the home automation
You got from the
on
respite
every light
room
and every electricity.
yesterday. So yesterday was our first night in the house.
First night moving here, absolutely.
So yeah.
So
and
we had
came back to fireworks.
So we had a 7-day respite as a transition period through STA, which is short-term accommodation, to keep Diane safe during the move process. Now, even with that though, she did actually have 2 significant seizure episodes and a Tourette's episode with also dystonia within that 7 days of that short-term accommodation. Pretty major neurological events because of the stress strain that's going on. So that was keeping her safe. That was very lucky, but even that was manageable at least. And with staff and the team around, it was very helpful.
I'm still recovering though. Like I'm still in guys, I'm in a lot of pain.
Yes, you need to rest up. I've just given you some extra medications.
So I'm sorry that it's not a more Christmassy vlogmas, but maybe now that we're in here, maybe we'll put the tree up. Who knows?
Well, that's the thing.
But
your certificates.
It's vlogmas regardless, guys, because it's Christmas.
It is Christmas. And on that night, we have to do some Christmas decorations soon. So you're going to rest up.
I will.
I'm going to have to actually now get organised in the next couple of days. But I've still got some more IKEA. I've been to IKEA. I've got another cabinet to build. Because at the moment, all of the games are underneath in that section there. And they're not going to stay there. So we've got a games cabinet which I'm going to now build and put into place across into our studio area. That's the last thing. So we have built furniture, we have programmed all the electrical tools and everything else, so everything is fully automated. We've got absolutely everything fully set up in the accommodation so that Don knows where everything is. Restocking of the pantry and the fridge, everything has actually been now done, so that we're ready to be able to operate. So that's the exciting part. We've got ourselves organised. We've done all that in such a short space of time. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, ideas or suggestions from what you've seen of our quick little home tour in our apartment. If you want to know more, let us know there. Now if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're talking about things that Dyan, who's a person with disability because she's got a chromosomal disorder, 22q11.2 deletion syndrome, autistic, ADHD, OCD, Tourette's, seizures, neutropenia, multiple other things. That's her condition. I'm her partner. We've been together for 34 years. We're crazy.
Sign I made at the front door for
I
everyone.
did. Actually, I don't know if I did. Let me go back there. Sorry. She made a pretty sign today. I had to go to Office Works for the second time. That's the thing with setting up home. You have to go to Officeworks, you got to go to IKEA, and you got to go to Bunnings. I think I went to Bunnings probably 8 times during the whole course of that. We have a sign for staff as they come in because Dyan does have neutropenia and she's autoimmune compromised. We obviously have stations of masks and hand wiping and other sanitisation and even foot booties that they can put over their shoes. All those sort of things to keep the environment safe and her safe as much as we possibly can. So look, that's us. We have actually done it. We have uplifted, moved, resettled, and this is a place that we used to live here for 2 years. We know everybody here, very familiar. Love to be back. Everybody's welcoming us back, which is really cool.
Back, and we're happy to see them.
Absolutely.
And the team here, that is a brand new team that owns and runs the place and all that, are the best in Australia.
Lovely.
Best
morally,
in Australia.
ethically, caring, helpful,
And-
compassionate,
and
super duper. I'm really
second thing
impressed
to
with that.
You know why they're so good at it? They all have personal experience.
Lived experience does make a difference in the industry
and
when
that
you
makes
come
the difference,
from a
guys,
mindset of experience and know what it means.
Ableism is strong in Australia. If you're from a different country, and no offense Australians, because it just is what it is. But there's a lot of ableism. So
there is absolutely
it is
disability.
just lived-in experience, and I think that makes all the difference.
Are you pretty impressed having all your automation set up now as well for the convenience
that's a relief,
side of things?
yes. Get yourself a Google Home.
Google Home Mini,
You will not
what it might be.
regret it.
Yeah, exactly.
You will not
Makes the
regret
difference
it.
in that regard.
Yeah.
We've got air conditioning for the thermo dysregulation
Yes.
throughout the building, so we can thermostatically control that. That
And a
really
swimming
helps
pool.
it.
I
Swimming pool.
should've gone for a swim.
I'm sorry, I'm in my
It
bathers.
is.
I went for a swim. It is lovely. A bit
Very
cool
quick,
because
but
I
it
hasn't
was
warmed up
good.
yet. But it was so nice and refreshing. There's a
I
gym
should've-
right next to that, so I can do some working out and get some
I
fit
would've been
again
able
because
to
I
get
need to get
the,
fit. Trust me.
Coldness on my pain.
No, but you now need
but
to relax.
Tomorrow,
Mhm.
I'm going to, because my body needs it. I think some hydrotherapy, if my body says yes, but at least
If the body
cold water.
says yes, that's always the
It's
thing. If the body
anti-inflammatory.
says yes. All right, guys. Well, like I said, comments, leave them all below.
Yeah, let
Give us
know
a big
what you
thumbs up of
think.
encouragement. I'd
And
love to
guys,
hear what you think.
If you have any ideas, I love interior design. That's why it is what it is. I actually did do a course on it. But if you have any ideas, or if you have any things that you liked the most, let me know, because I've actually offered to one of the ladies here who runs the place that if anyone wants help making their place nice and homely, I'm in.
She's in like Flynn, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to love you and leave you, and we'll see you in another Vlogmas episode very shortly.
Happy
Stay tuned.
Vlogmas.
See you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.